It's the NFL on EA Sports, and our focus is on the Lions' superstar tight end. There's been no shortage of work for him, sitting second in the league in catches. It's the Lions and the Saints, just ahead on EA Sports.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game here on the NFL on EA Sports. And just like that, the season has reached October. Joined by Brock Hewitt up here in the booth, I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, I don't know about you, but I always feel like the smells start to change in October. It just really starts to smell like fall, smell like football, second month of the regular season. And these next few games take on a greater importance moving forward.
Gosh, I wish I had a sense of smell. Mine is so bad, but I love what you're cooking right there. And I love this stretch of games because it makes a lot of teams contenders and a bunch of the other sellers as the trade deadline arrives here at the end of the month. You're going on a hot streak heading into Halloween, and things will be looking great. But flounder this month, and you may end up seeing some of your buddies shipped off and playing elsewhere.
From the 33 on second down. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. New set of downs for him from the 46. Slot man motioned over. Play action on first down. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field.
Ineligible receiver downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Cut out left. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You train a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Completed over the middle. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Gosh, I really like this receiver on that drag route in particular. Why? Because he's a guy that creates after the catch. They don't close quickly. He could take it to the house.
1st and 10 from the 41. Throwing from the gun. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run. Especially in short yardage situations, just go get that single and move the chains.
And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. A 5th defensive back into the game for the Lions. 3rd down coming. Now looking to throw. He has the first over the middle. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans first down. Working inside the red zone. Taken in by Harris. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
At the 10-yard line.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. Catch is made in close. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. His drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Motioning the tight end now. Throwing it again here. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line.
Just stay on schedule. Just stay on schedule, right? SOS. Bad thing on a ship. Good thing on a football field. Even a little completion keeps this offense on schedule.
And an opening doesn't materialize. He's cut near the line of scrimmage. Couldn't pick up anything. And now he brings up 3rd and goal from the 2. Dropping back to throw. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And their first drive won't end in points after all. He stopped, and they're going to turn it over on downs. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackled by Jack Campbell. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running once more with Brooks. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
We know how hard explosive plays can be in the NFL, and so often they come via the air. What a great help for the offense to find an explosive play on the ground. Well done.
It'll be a quality gain on the run, and that also brings us to the end of this quarter. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 4. Brooks on the counter. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's one that's going to show up in the media room and be very clear. The eye in the sky never lies. Somewhere a blocking assignment was missed, and there was no escaping to the outside to find any space on that counter run.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Throwing off the play fake here. Connects on one to Jameson Williams. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Williams coming in motion right. They go play action on first. Got Williams, and it's complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him. Tight end in motion right. He's going to throw this one. It is caught left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that'll be first down, Detroit. They go play action here. Has a man, it's Brooks. We'll head out of bounds after a small gain. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Motion man sent left. From the 37. Has him on the quick hitter. Running in the red zone. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions get the game's first points here in the second. Jake Moody on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. Second drive coming up for the Saints offense. They took their shot on 4th and goal, came away empty-handed, so a lot to like, Brock, but just need to find a way to punch it in this time. Drive begins with a run, it's Williams. And he works his way for a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 39. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they're going to face 3rd down. Pass play now. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Lions will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5. Throwing from the gun here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. That one gains 7. And that gives the Lions the first. Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay on schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. He's dropping back to throw. Dump off caught by his back. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
New set of downs for him from the 46. They'll throw on 1st. Hits him on the in route. And he gets across midfield and into Saints territory. So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. It's the Lions facing 2nd and 5. They'll throw it. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. He'll throw it yet again. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit. They'll throw it again. Throw complete to Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 17. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. Throwing now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he'll go down here at the 16. The Saints calling for a timeout. They're 1st. Here's Jake Moody for the field goal. It's a 33-yard look from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that one was beautifully struck. It goes right down the middle.
Saints nothing.
The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Saints are going to take over now near the end of the half. They could use something to trim that deficit, and enough time left to maybe get this near field goal range. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That one's complete, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Here's 2nd and 2. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. They're throwing it. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kirby Joseph picks it. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. You want to know how strong the coverage was there? Man, they even had that underneath throw locked down, Brock, and he took it the other way.
It's really, really hard to find a better rep than that one in coverage. You're so spot on. Covered it down the field. Usually a gimme to the running back. The only thing was a gimme 6.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions take a 3-possession lead.
Saints nothing.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Here's Carter on the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he's stopped. We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half. Back to the air following the pick six. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Second and 4. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Timeout taken by the defense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. And the Lions into a nickel set for third down. Well, last play didn't work out too well. Looks like they're going ground game now. And he cannot shake the tackler along the line of scrimmage. Here comes the Saints punting unit. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll take over with minimal time remaining in the half. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Making the stop that time, Kool-Aid McKinstry. That brings us to the break, and it's the visiting Lions holding an early advantage. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, thanks very much. More from you and Brock in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We begin with the Battle of the Great Lakes, Chicago on the shores of Lake Michigan, heading to the shores of Lake Erie to take on Cleveland. And as they approach halftime, it's the Bears who are out in front. Caleb Williams has thrown a touchdown pass. From there, we'll head to Buffalo to check on what's happening with the Bills at Highmark Stadium. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting New England Patriots. The Bills seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. And they were victorious in that one over the visiting LA Rams. J.J. McCarthy leading the way in the victory with 3 touchdown passes. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the give, it's Brooks. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
You could just kind of feel those gaps close down, couldn't you? And that counter play was in serious trouble. That's the risk you run on a counter. If the opposing front reads it and takes out those gaps, it can quickly turn into a loss.
2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Finds his man over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll try and throw it here. It's taken in by Williams. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
at the Saints' 48-yard line.
They motion the tight end over. From the 48. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Throwing the out route complete. And they get this down to the 28. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
They go play action on 1st. Connects on the crosser. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
At the 21-yard line.
From the 21. That'll be complete to Elliott. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. Brooks can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, did the job on 1st down. More to come.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. Back to throw. And they will score. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grow the lead coming out of halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Lions make it a 24-point ball
Personal
game.
foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Saints offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. 1st and 10 now from the 30. 2nd half starts with a run by Williams. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's a throw. Hauled in left side. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Small pass, big result. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he's brought down before the return gets far. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be their football coming up. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Has him on the quick hitter. Breaks through, and he might break away. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run and break tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
To throw it on 1st down. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Throwing now, off play action. That's complete. Here's Brooks. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
They are throwing it again. Finds a seam down the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 32 on the play. And that gives the Lions the 1st. So we're through 3 here. It's Lions football, and they've got to be happy about this lead to start the 4th. They're now set for 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Throwing it again here. He takes a pop, and the ball comes out. And the Saints grab it.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for 2nd down.
The New Orleans offense set to go now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Throwing now, following the turnover. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to throw. Taken in by Harris. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down. He'll look to throw. Gets this one to Harris. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They'll throw it again. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll throw it yet again. Oh, he's in trouble here. He'll go down. The Lions got him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Normally in dime coverage, you do get a little extra time to find and make a throw. Even with fewer guys rushing the pocket that time, they still brought him down before he could ever find a target to throw to.
Throw left side, complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. Whistle sound as the defense decides to call timeout. Tight end going in motion here. On 1st down, here comes Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, we know that everybody's got to be coordinated from the moment it's snapped. Every lineman, the tight ends, and of course the guys behind the line. Somewhere, somebody missed the cue by just enough for that defense to break through and blow that play up.
Again, it's Brooks. And there's a sign of life from the ground game. He's forward with a nice pickup. 9 yards to pick up there, and they only need 3 more now on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Caught, nice gain left side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That one hits for 30. And that'll be 1st down, Detroit.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more, from the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it. And I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
From the red zone now. This one's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Well, as they drive forward to what right now looks like it should be a win, Brock, he sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity, certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions grow their lead yet again. The Lions have it all set as they send this one downfield. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. New Orleans back on offense and ready to go now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. First throw for the backup now. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Throwing now on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. And he evades any kind of trouble, but only a short gain to show for it after sliding down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
At the 47-yard line.
From the 47. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Looking for a throw here. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st down, ball at the 36.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
He'll throw it. Finds him on the slant. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
27-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 27. He's got Harris. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And the Lions get him. Down he goes. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
You know, when we watch the Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10, because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
After the sack, another pass on second down. Finds him over the middle. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Looks like the Lions going with a dime set here. Third down. Throwing from the gun here. Has it down close. It's a New Orleans touchdown. Now this one has been a long game, no doubt. But hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Brooks on the give, headed right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. So the Lions get the win on the road. And their start to the season not cooling off by any means as they move to 4-0 on the year. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from New Orleans.